Hi guys, welcome to this channel. We are Mancbuses, and for this little segment, this is going to be a completely additional video. Because we've noticed in the last few days that the drop-off in viewership has been quite big. So we decided we're going to have a little bit of a look at stuff that happens in the real world and why people shouldn't overreact about it, really. And what I would do differently in situations and stuff like that. So we're going to start off with, we have 5 video clips. One we're going to save for the end because it's the longest, and me, it's the worst display of driving I've ever seen on a professional level. But we'll have a quick look. Not all of these show the accident, so it's a bit of a taboo one. But we'll start off with this one here, which is, it's going round again. Although it is quite an old video, it is going round again. And this one shows the importance of tail swing and how to check for it when you demolish part of your bus. Now, I will also add that in all of these videos, no one's been injured in them. The only thing injured is the driver's pride, which can be repaired. But so where I've paused this already is you can see that around here the railings have been hit before. It seems quite a common one. They are quite close to the curb, so this is just one of them things where the driver's pulled out, bang into the railings. It happens, driver error. Now, when this video originally went round on the internet, there was lots of things like, how did the driver not hear it? How did the driver not see it? How this, how that? Well, to answer some of these simply. Now, I don't know about can I tell the wing mirror on this one? Yes, this has the standard wing mirror of sticky outness. So it sticks out further than the bus itself. So when pulling out here, you'll have the driver checking there's no one getting on. So he'll check to the left first, check that mirror. And then before he pulls out, he should be checking the right mirror, and then he'll keep an eye on that and the wing mirror. However, what tends to happen is you tend to watch the wing mirror so much, you forget about your tail swing. And do that. Meaning the driver will have known to stay somewhat because he's not right up against the curb. If you look at the bus in front, he's a bit closer, and the one in front of him's even closer. So he knew he had to keep away from the curb, or she. Unfortunately, he turned too tight, which then forces your tail swing to come out, which on a Decker is an impressive feat, but these ones do have quite a long tail swing. And then he just pulls away. Now, there's the other question people ask. Oh, he's just left. Did he not notice? Probably not. And people go, oh, he's a bad driver for not noticing this, that and this, right? Now, unless he's triggered a sensor to operate at the back, like your back door's open or something, he might have not even seen in his mirror he'd done that. So, he might have seen in his mirror he'd done that, and he's pulled away and he'll pull back in, because the video doesn't actually show, neither does the original one show what happens. But if you have a look at the damage he's done, he's just ripped out part of his panel there. That is it. So he might not even have noticed. And those that go, oh, didn't he hear? When, on that one, that's a electric by the looks of it. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I'm not well up on my buses, but on a standard bus, you've got the engine noise. You're in a Perspex cab, right? You can't really hear what's going on at the back of you unless you've got the window open, and even then he might have just heard a crunching noise and thought it was a bottle, because he crunched it all in one go and then just pulled away with no issues. So he won't have sensed any resistance from that. It's one of them, human error. No one got hurt, but everyone wants to make a big deal about it because it's a bus, and that's wrong. Next one is the same sort of stuff. Get stuck together. It's another one where he's pulled out, the street's tight, either he's not pulled in properly, the video doesn't show that, I don't think he don't. Yeah, and he leaves that. So yeah, he looks like he's pulled in on a bit of an angle. So he's pulled out. The street is quite narrow. Yeah, he's definitely not in there properly. He's come out. London love to put loads of crap at the side of the pavements. He knows he's done it. He knows he was doing it. So it's to minimise the damage. The only thing, this is what I would have done differently. At this point here, he's pulling away, which makes your tail would have been swinging into the bus. I'd have been trying to steer towards the bus the best as possible, keeping as close as possible to the bus until you've cleared it, because it might have minimised the damage. But who knows? I wasn't there. It's all personal thing. He had to get away from the bus further to cause less damage. Again, no one's hurt other than that driver's got a nice little break, and the other driver's hurt his pride. But they both know they've done it. It happens. Shit happens. This one isn't really an accident, but he's... First of all, before we watch this, I have sent this to Sean already. And both of us said exactly the same thing. Why? Now, the story to it is there's been a bus crash somewhere down. It's West Croydon bus station. So the driver's executing a 3-point turn in a narrow street in one of these. And someone commented, why would you get buses that are so low? Well, the first thing we're taught when we drive a bus is do not go up on the curbs. That's a simple fact. Now, the bit that failed there was his wheel arch. He's got his wheel mud flap caught under his wheel, and as he's gone up, he's just ripped it off a bit further. Hardly. Just means he's got a bit more spray, but not really damaged the bus at all. But the thing that me and Sean would have done in this situation, I mean, we don't know the road layout it is, and these are some lovely feet. Right, but you can see the road goes up that way, and there's a junction just up there. I'd have got these useless idiots, which can be what they are, to just reverse me the entire way up the street. Because to me, my personal preference, me reversing up that street with two idiots helping me, right, making sure no one's behind me, just leaving me to it, making sure there's no cars, nothing like that, is safer than doing that manoeuvre which he just did. Which turns out to damage the bus. Where reversing up the street into that junction there, that you can just about see, would have been a safer bet. So again, it might have just been driver experience, TfL putting pressure on the driver as normal. Again, nothing hurt but his pride. And I doubt he even knows he's done his mud flap. They probably will call him up later and go, you've left your mud flap, can you go pick it up? But again, stuff happens. But that's just a plastic mud flap, that's all that is. That's what he's ripped off, it's just plastic. He's got his wheel caught on that as it went up the curb, and the plastic's just given way. Hardly very expensive to fix, you know, but again, it's a bus crash, it's the boss. What a load of bollocks. Right, we'll leave that one for now. This one, Wellington High Street, there's been a bus crash. Right, I have done this as a driver. This is one of the most common things that get done. Note the mirror. That's why we've got different mirrors in Manchester. The mirror sticks out quite a distance. Now, mine was an error of judgment. Be the same with him. It'll be an error of judgment. Too close to the bus in front. As you've pulled out, you just tap the back glass. It only takes a tap because it's an emergency window. It's made to snap easily and break. So the light is tapped with the metal tip of that mirror, and that happens to the window. It's just common error. Again, no one hurt. The only thing that hurt is his pride. It's not really a big issue. You can see he had it on lock. He was intending to come out. You know, it happens. It's a new window. That's it. The main thing is in all of these is that no one's hurt, but yet they get really bad negative press for it. For it's a bus crash. It's a professional driver. We all make mistakes. As long as no one's hurt, that's all that matters. I mean, I'm sure if there was someone sat there, they would have got a shock when the mirror came in, but, you know, it happens. It does happen. And finally, to finish off this short video, we'll have this now. This is a great display of driving. However, it's an appalling display of driving from a professional driver. And at some point, he does actually break his bus in this. So we'll turn the audio up for this one. You can hear when he breaks his bus.
Hopefully it records for a while. I'm gonna show you lot what a fucking bus can do. I'm out of fucking service. Let's have a fucking look.
What a bell end.
30 miles an hour. Let's make it. Can we make it? Can we make it? Woo!
I mean, at least he's indicated.
Camera's still good, yeah.
There's no doubt after this display of driving he would have lost his job, but it does show what a bus can do. However, it is, from a professional point of view,
30 miles an hour so
appalling.
far. You're struggling up this fucking hill. Round the bend, look at him go, he's in fucking service. He's fucking going in. Woo, round the bend, let's go. Round another fucking bend, good day, mate. Look at him, he's fucking rubbed the curb and he's gone up on him. Now we're going left. Now we're going fucking left.
Again, at least he's indicated. I suppose it's a bonus.
Wicked. Look at that. Fucking, I ain't even holding the camera, you know. The camera's stuck to the screen.
So we can now put up that going down this road, it's got speed up, so it's probably a 20 mile an hour.
Over 40. 45. A little break there. Fuck me, that's a bit too quick. Woo-hoo! 47. Whoa. Shit.
I believe at that point he would have grounded his bus out, damaging it.
Let's go! Let's get it, I'm gonna get up. Oh, woo. See the skill in us. See the skill, see the driver. 45! Look at that road! Woo.
If not, he would have damaged it there, definitely. Because that wasn't a speed up, that was launching the bus. He went to outer space. He would have seen him coming down the road and going, what the is going on?
Go. This is a fucking tight one. What? 30 miles an hour. Yeah, 30.
It's just an awful display of driving.
I've dropped to 28 after that slam on the brake.
People in the comment section
35.
under this video be like, oh, great skills, man, great skills. Hang on a minute.
30 round this little fucking bend. Wash.
There is when you can tell he damaged his suspension.
I'm done. No.
And there, which is why I stopped speaking. You can hear it grounding, smashed to bits underneath. He would have definitely done the shocks and the airbags in. Yeah, people in the comment section are like, great piece of driving. You're like, he's driving a bus. And I know we all push the speed limits, you know. And anyone that says they don't, they do. Yeah. And when you're out of service, yeah, you drive a little bit more. You know, you brake a bit later and stuff like that. But this is just an outrageous display of what is supposed to be professional driving. And the fact the comment section seems to agree with his driving is a scary, scary thing. And I'd actually like your opinions below of this idiot's driving, which is the only way to do it. Say what it is, really. He does end it in a minute, as you can see by the bar at the bottom, but he's still flooring it, and this is in London. He only ends it round here because of traffic lights.
49.
From what we can work out, it's a double decker, and we can tell that it's fucked now because it's just bouncing. Ruined.
Braking, driver. Another fucking driver. What's going on? Yes.
Yeah, last time you seen him, mate, wasn't it? So, yeah. All the ones I've showed you there are just simple common faults, and no one's injured apart from the driver's pride. I mean, that last one, people could get injured if people stepped out or stuff like that. Unexpected stuff happened in front of him. But yeah, so let me know what you think below. Whether you agree with, especially the last guy's driving, what you thought of his driving. And I know a lot of people can't because they work for their companies or what accidents they've been in. But, you know, if you can, share out what you've got. Discord links are down below, again, as normal now. And thank you very much for watching. Again, these videos would not be possible without thanks to the Patreon, so go check that out. And stay safe, see you on the road, drive safe. Bye for now.